So when I was in high school, I loved, loved doing aerobics. And I would come home from school and put on Jane Fonda's The Challenge, it was called. I think it was an hour and 45 minutes of this most intense aerobic class. And I'd come home and I'd put that little VHS tape in, and there we were, me and Jane Fonda, doing our aerobics. And I loved it. And I remember trying to teach my cousins aerobics, and I was really totally into it, and Jane Fonda was like my hero. And when I went my first semester in college, I went to one semester at this little private Catholic college. I'm not even Catholic, and never was. Anyway, and we had to take some kind of PE, physical education class, and our options at this little school were aerobics or football or baseball. So, of course, I chose aerobics. And there were, I don't know, 25 or 30 kids in the class. I was the only guy, of course. I was 18 years old, just coming out, and had no idea what I was doing. I've never taught anything in my life. And so the teacher comes in, and she says, the only way that I can teach this class is if somebody volunteers to teach. And if nobody volunteers to teach this class, then I'm going to use a record, and we're going to do aerobics to this record. And so I was like, I'll do it. And so it was at 8 o'clock, 2 days a week. And my very first class, I showed up with my playlist. I had a cassette tape. And I was so nervous, I was terrified. I had no idea what I was doing. I put my tape in, and we didn't do any warm-ups. We just started. It was like crazy. I was a freakazoid. I mean, I don't even know what came out of me, but it was the hardest aerobics I'd ever done. And I was so nervous that after class, I ran outside and I just threw up. But I did it twice a week, 8 o'clock. Those girls hated me. They showed up in their pajamas. They did not want to move. And I was like, yes, yes. And I remember my very first mixed had r.e.m's Shiny Happy People on it. And that was the start of my teaching career, actually.